would wake up one day and decided to throw my life away. It happened in increments of 15 seconds. A story there, a reel there, a notification that someone I haven't spoken to in 10 years just posted a picture of their lunch. I was a digital ghost. I was physically in my room in Switzerland, but my consciousness was scattered across 1,000 servers of the world. I was self-destructing in the dark. I would close the app, feel a wave of self-loathing, and then 2 minutes later my hand would reach for it again. It wasn't a choice anymore, it was a reflex. Like breathing, but instead of oxygen, I was inhaling garbage. I tried to quit. I tried to delete the apps. I felt a surge of pride for 3 hours. I was a monk. Then the itch started. The phantom vibration in my pocket. I found myself using Instagram on a mobile browser. A clunky, terrible experience just to get a hit of that dopamine. I realized then I wasn't using a tool. The tool was using me, and I was being harvested. Growing up here, we are taught the value of a good tool. A hammer, a watch, a camera. A tool has a beginning and an end. It has purpose. You pick it up, you do the work, and you put it away. It respects your boundaries. But the smartphone is a tool that refuses to be put away. It's the ultimate Swiss Army knife. Yes, it's my bank, my map, my library, my connection to everyone I love. But because it's everything, it becomes nothing. When I use it to take a photo of my friends, I am also holding a device that contains my bank balance, my work emails, and a $1 billion algorithm designed to make me feel inadequate. You cannot have a moment with a device that is constantly shouting at you about the rest of the world. We are being convenienced into a cage. You know, in Switzerland we pride ourselves on our systems, but the system has become a bottleneck. The machines are disappearing. The human interaction is being replaced by a QR code. They tell us it's faster, but they don't tell us it's a leash. Everything has to be online nowadays. Why does my pen need a Bluetooth connection? Or why does my stove need a connection to the Wi-Fi just to use an app? Or why does my washing machine need an internet connection? Why does my camera need an AI filter just to tell me what beauty looks like? are losing the texture of life. We are replacing the friction of reality with the polished, soulless surface of a screen. And in that friction, the struggle to cook, the struggle to find the train, or the struggle to wait, this is where our humanity lives. If you remove the friction, you remove the person. I decided to perform a forensic reconstruction of my life. I started splitting the functions of the phone back into the real world. I bought a record player, not because it's cool, but because it forces me to listen to an entire album. You can't skip through a vinyl record with a thumb swipe. You have to commit through the whole. I started paying with cash. People looked at me like I was a time traveler, but when I hand over a 50-franc note, I feel the weight of it. I see the art on the paper. I feel the transaction. Digital money is just numbers in a game. Physical money is a piece of your life you're trading away. It made me realize how much I was spending on things I didn't actually need. I went back to retro gaming. No in-app purchases and no AI-generated daily quests or pictures just like in the new iterations of certain companies. Just a piece of software that was finished 20 years ago. It had a soul, and it still has one. It wasn't trying to exploit my psychology, and it is just here to entertain me. I feel the difference in my brain, and the anxiety is gone. The most shocking result wasn't that I had more time. It was that I had more hunger. When you stop feeding your brain with the fast food of short-form content, it starts looking for real nutrition. I started building again. I started finishing projects that had been sitting in my head for years. I realized that boredom is a soil in which creativity grows. If you never let yourself be bored, you will never be creative. I started seeing people again, truly seeing them. I noticed the parents at the park, hunched over their screens like gargoyles, while the children performed for an audience that wasn't there. I realized that the greatest gift you can give someone in 2026 isn't a like or a comment, it's your undivided attention. It's the rarest commodity on earth nowadays. Now I have to be honest with you. This is not a fairy tale. I'm not living off the grid, but I had to download Instagram to film certain parts of this video. I still have a smartphone hidden in a drawer because my bank won't let me access my money without a proprietary app. I'm tethered to the machine whether I like it or not. The Mudita is a masterpiece, but it's a protest, not a cure. The world is moving in a direction where the Verzicht, the abstinence, is becoming a luxury for the rich or a burden for the marginalized. If you can't pay for parking with an app, you get a fine. If you can't show a digital ticket, you don't ride the train. We're being forced into a digital bottleneck where the autonomy is the price of admission. I originally imagined I'd do this for a month. But the split is permanent now. I've seen the other side. I found the version of myself that existed before the world became a feed. I'm more present, I'm more creative, and I'm more myself. The siege is real, the bars are invisible, but the gates are still open if you're willing to leave the convenience behind. Thank you very much for watching. I'm very interested to hear from your side what you're thinking about the topic. You can share your thoughts and everything in the comments below. I really like to see them, and thank you very much again for watching. And if you liked the video, then a subscribe or a like really helps the channel. Thank you very much.